Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go here on EA Sports. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
What you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
The second down throw is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. 16-yard pickup on that one. And that will be a 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Hey, 551, 551. Don't jump. Ready? Good night.
Fields to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
No mas, no mas. Good night.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Here we go.
Fields. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
They motion a receiver right. A A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage. Third and long.
Here we go, son.
Fields now. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go. Jump slant. Test. Butt right. Go.
Fields to throw for it. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
His throw left side is complete. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. To the air now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll go right and find his running back, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Aviators. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Aviators will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
EQ!
Drive will start on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Track.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Third and 5.
Press. Bunch right. Here we go. Right.
Now Fields. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Hey. Right.
Up the middle they go. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here we go, son. Hey, can. Right.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Right.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here's 1st and 10. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now, this looks like a design run. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Aviators. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Butker is good. The Aviators move out on top, 14-0.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Angel, Angel, Angel. Here we go. Test. Bunch right. Delta, Delta. Delta, Delta. Sit high.
Play action now for Fields. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And the Aviators are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he's taken down up past the 35.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll look to throw. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Aviators. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. The Aviators will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Easy, 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 easy. Extend.
To throw is Fields. He's going to try it here again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
Hey, Ken. Okay, don't jump. Ready? Alpha, 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 alpha. Go.
Here's Fields. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Back to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Throwing now on third and long. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, 8. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First and 10.
You got a mini base. Why not? Here we go, side. Side.
Now, Fields. Now he'll run it. And Fields, who's tough to bring down in the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down.
That's
good.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
11. Here we go. Nelson. Right.
Throwing is Fields. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
EQ. Here we go. Punch right. Right.
They go play action with Fields. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around,
that's over the middle and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The third quarter begins with a run. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Extend. Here we go.
Fields from the pistol. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Hey, Ken.
That's good.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Quick throw, taken in. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Hey, never mind. Monday. Nelson.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
60 Eagles, go!
They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the 1st down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight. They sell out on the run. And they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Receiver in motion, going right. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a 1st down.
A gain of a yard. 1st down, Aviators.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Now he'll air one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the Black Knights are going to get the football at their own 40.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Right.
1st down. Fields. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
2nd down. It's Fields. That's to the right side and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Here we go.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. And that's going to work out just fine. Good kick.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
First down, Aviator.
Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Aviators. Butker now for the point after. The kick is good. The Aviators stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Alpha, 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 alpha. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, he coughs up the football. It is picked up by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
He's into space past the 25. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down.
Here we go.
There's that man again. Another catch. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
19 line.
Now, faking the give, and that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Aviators. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Butker's extra point is good. The Aviators keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Don't jump.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Fields now on 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. And that will be a 1st down.
You got here we go. No mas, no mas. Is that all right?
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and
Here we go.
that's what happens.
Go.
Play action now for Field. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Here we go, son.
Fields. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Fields to throw for it. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He works free, right side. Down the sideline to the 20. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So, it's a win for our visitors. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.